Ooh, hey folks, Corey here with Buckwell Bees. When I got here real fast, hopefully I can catch time to show what's going on right now. My queens that I split, pretty sure they're out mating. I don't know if you can hear it. That buzz in the air is not just worker bees. That's the lot of drones now. I'm going to show you how I think I know for a fact that she's flying. Okay, this hive over here is one that I put the queen in. You see all these drones? They are flying all in and out of this hive, all around it. It's a good indicator, I'm going to tell you right now, that there's a queen most likely either in there, emerged, or she's out flying and mating. Because there's a lot of drones and flying around this front of this hive, and they should be out any day. And then this one, come look at this one. This is another one that should have it. What's going on over here? See how big them bees are? Those are drones. Those are boys. Those are boy bees. Trying to go find them a girl bee. Soon to be queen. But every hive that I have that has drones in is flying out right now. And they're all in this. And then now this other hive over here I did a split on. I thought they didn't make it. Look at this. This is another queen that should be coming out. See the drones? It'd be nice if we could catch her fly in, but if that is if she makes it. We're cleaning out the hive too. It got a little chilly. There's a drone coming in now. You see their smeller. Oh, one just came out. They smell her. They know that she's emerging soon. Anyway, I wanted to bring up some. We've had some crazy weather here, so I honestly thought that these probably weren't going to work out. We had some nights that were, well, got really cold. I got a bee checking me out. Walk over here, maybe. They got a little cold one night. Well, actually about 3 nights. Dropped down into the mid to high 30s, and then mid 40s some nights, but it got chilly. And of course it happened after I split my queen and moved her over there, made all them splits with all them queen cells. I came out here to check to see if they were going to start pulling those queen cells open. Well, they were pulling drones and all the babies that they couldn't cover and keep warm. They were already pulling them out, and they usually don't do that until fall time, so that's kind of odd that they were cleaning out all the brood, all the drones and all that stuff. So they knew it was cold, so they kind of made them think, what the hell's going on? But I'm hoping they didn't dig them queen cells out and kill them queens. I'm hoping they at least saved 1 or 2 of them. And I'm hoping, well, apparently it looks like at least 1 or 2 of them have made it, because there's a lot of drones in the air right now. And like I said, that's an indicator that there's a mating fight going on right now. And they're all huddled around my hives that I have queen cells in, which is another indicator. So hopefully today they get mated. I'm hoping, because they ain't going to have very much good weather for a very long time. It's supposed to get nasty again. It's supposed to be rainy. It's like I feel like I live in Norway or like Nova Scotia or Canada or something. But it's just been horrible weather, and it's chilly today. It's only 60 degrees. A lot of drones. Now I'm looking for 2. I've been watching on the ground for drones falling. It's when they mate, they die, and they'll hit the ground. And if you see that, then you know for sure there's a queen breeding. Probably walk out in front of the hives, and I'll probably find some crawling on the ground if they're mating. There's definitely, I mean, it is loud today with the buzz bees. They have been locked up for a minute with this damn weather. Climate change sucks. See if we can find anybody falling here. Probably not brave for me being out front like this, especially without a mask. Probably gonna tag the crap out of me. See if I can find a drone falling out of the sky here. Because if they do mate, you'll see. You'll be able to tell when you find the drones. I'll show you what I mean if I can find one that's mated. How you can tell they've mated. We're gonna see here. See if we can find one on the ground. They are really moving though. Need to come out here and cut my grass. Weed eat. Oh, look at here. Here's a drone. Now he doesn't look like he's mated yet, but here's another one. You'll see, I'll show you how you tell. He's just not flying right. See, here's another one. He don't look like he's mated yet either. These are probably just newbies coming out of the hive, trying to learn how to fly. But what you'll see is on the ass end of the drones, they'll have almost like when a bee stings you. You know how their entrails are out? That's kind of what happens to them when they mate. And you can tell, you can just see all their entrails hanging out. They basically pull their their genitals out when they mate. So yeah, it's pretty gruesome for the male, but you know, it's what all he's there for. Wow, wow, this looks good. I'm hoping that they're mating. Gosh, we need to get my queens, you know what I mean? I was worried there for a minute. I'm really surprised I ain't having bees hit me in the head up standing out in front of this hive, because usually they don't like that. I ain't seeing any on the ground yet, but that doesn't mean that they're not mating further away. These hives are all pulling in pollen still. All these drones. See, it'd be really cool if I could catch her on film. Ooh, I got one stinging me. Ah! Be really cool if I could catch her on, got me in the arm. Catch her on the, flying out of the hive, you know? And then coming back in. That would be really cool. I've never actually been able to catch that. I've actually seen them fly out and mate. Like, not out of the hive, but, you know, outside. I actually caught a queen outside the hive that landed, that was mated and flew off. That was the only time I've ever seen it happen. But I'd love to see them fly out and come back. It would be crazy. Yep, and all the drones. Good signs, good signs. At least she's going to have stuff to mate with. I was afraid that cold weather they were going to pull all them drones out. But I guess they didn't get them all. Let's go check the original queen that I moved. She's right here. Moving right along. Then we got this issue. See all these dead bees that froze? Because this hive I did a split on, and this is the one I was afraid that they weren't going to make it. I'm surprised there's this many bees. Hopefully they make it work out. I don't know. I was concerned about this one. It got a little cold, and you can see there's babies that are dead that they pulled out. I just hope they didn't lose the queen cells. We'll have to check them. Probably in a day or two. As soon as these queens should come back. Like I said, any day now they should be mating. I think it takes like 14 days. I'd have to look at my book. that and stuff. I think it's like 14 days they emerge, and then that week of emerging they fly out and mate if the weather's good. If they don't get out early enough and they wait too long, they can't mate. They have problem mating or something. You know, there's just issues. So they usually have to get out within the first week of emerging. That's what I've heard and what I've read. You see all this too? I want to show this too. This is another thing that happens when it gets really cold. You see this orange, yellowish stuff? That's bee poop. That. See how much it is? It's everywhere. See, what happens is this is like basically a dysentery infection. They get it, I forgot, emphysema. God, what the heck do they call that? But what it is your bees are holding their waste when it gets cold and they won't move. And what happens is when they come out of the hive, they just basically burst. They're ready to release it all. And it can cause problems with your bees if they aren't able to do this on a regular, like go to the bathroom, you know. So this is what's happening here. Is this hive was basically just holding it in for 3 days, because we've had cold weather for 3 days, and they're all coming out and just going to the bathroom. They're immediately just hitting the ground and basically shitting and then flying off. You can see all of them on the ground, and that's just them literally walking out of the hive trying to fly and falling because they're so heavy with you know, with all that stuff, you know, with all their crap and their poo and their pee and all that, and it's you know, can you imagine going to the bathroom for days? You know, cleaning out the hive though, at least that's good. Just a lot of dead bees, and hopefully they make a queen work out. I don't know. I might have to try another one. I wouldn't be surprised if they don't work out. Like I said, this weather just is not cooperating. But seeing these drones is a good sign. It at least means that there's drones for her to mate, and there's an indication that there might be at least a queen emerged or ready to emerge. You know, there's at least a scent, you know, in the air that these drones are coming in these hives and they're checking to see if she's flying or if she's gonna fly, because they want, I mean, they want to be the first 5 or 6 to get her, because that's, I mean, I don't know, no telling how many she mates with, but I would imagine she mates with as many as she can. No telling. It'd be neat, be one thing to be able to see that, attach a little camera to a bee queen. Like, it would be, I don't know how if they've ever done that, but it would be almost impossible to do. Like a microchip or something. They can track her, but I don't know. I hope you girls can turn around. I'll have to help you out, I'm sure. This weather is supposed to get cold again tonight. So you girls better do what you need to do now. I mean, I could feed them, but they've got honey stores. It's just, the problem is, like I said, this time of year they're building up so much brood because it's usually warm. You know, the queen's laying everywhere. Here's one dragging another dead one out. So when you go to do splits and stuff, usually you're like, oh, well, even if they can't cover the whole frame, the hive should be warm enough that you won't lose bees. Well, when you have these freaky cold flash nights, they ball back up like they do in the winter. You know, they come back together and they leave all those brood that they can't cover up. Well, that dies. I got a bee that was on me. And that's what happened here. Is there's a lot of babies that they just couldn't keep warm. Let's hope they kept one of the queen cells warm. Or this will be a dead hive, or a queenless hive, I'd say. They definitely won't be queen right. I'll have to stick another queen cell in there. Like I said, I'll have to get in there in a day or two and hope that one made it back, or at least is in there and ready to mate. But they better do it today or tomorrow, or sometime soon. We're supposed to get more rains. Cold weather again tonight. Hopefully the cold weather's done, but I don't know. The weather's too sporadic. Weather's too sporadic. let's see, what we're at 15 minutes. I'm trying to make a video that's a little longer today. I'm trying to test out some things on the camera. I know it's not going to be a very interesting video today. I just kind of said I wanted to do a follow-up on what I thought was going on out here and show everybody that a couple signs of what I think's mating flights are happening. And yeah, and then hopefully we'll be able to make a video once the weather's good and actually get in these and hope and see, and you know, a new hive arise with a new queen, and keep our fingers crossed everything works out. I think this one's done. The drones have died down over here. Yep, drones have died down over here. There's one coming out. Oh yeah, there's still a few just hanging out in the front, like that, waiting for her to come outside, man, if she hasn't already. Look at him. He's like, come on. He can smell them. That's all they're made for. Is fucking. Yep. Alright, folks. Well, I'm going to leave that one here. Like I said, I know it's kind of a boring video, but I guess, I don't know, so people find it interesting. Words. I do. Like I said, I had to come out here and check this. I'd love to catch it. Like I said, I'd love to catch her flying out and coming back in, but chances of that are hard. Have to leave the camera out here all day and one day and see, but no telling. Alright, folks, well, this is Corey Buckwall Bees, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.